back to my channel. My name is Laura. We are in the month of June now, so I am going to do my Fauxbonichi flip for June. As I said, I had a horrible May, June, July. I am doing the good, the bad, and the ugly. So here we go. We're going to start off where we left off, and we're going to open it up to the month of June, which is my blue. So here is my blue, my dark blue, and we left off here on my last video. So here we go, and on to June 1st. Now, as I said, I stopped doing the calendar, so here we are. Pat on my back. I did not DNF the Lightning Thief. I finished it today. I listened to it on audio, so yeah. So I was patting myself on the back set. And I went to see the school counselor just to talk, yet she blew it out of proportion, and I'm not going to read anymore. And on the 2nd, I drew this little spider. Yeah, so yeah, I'm still having problems with the counselor at work, so here we go. On the 2nd, I had the doctor update. I went to the doctor and I had some urine in my blood, so I had to go for more testing. I received some happy mail from Tracy Middle. She is from my Fauxbonichi journalist group on Facebook. I will put the link to the group below, so if you want to join. Every day we do our page, and then we post, and then we comment on everybody's pages. It's really a lot of fun. I've met a lot of great friends, and I've gotten a lot of happy mail from this group, especially when I'm having some issues. They really help me out. So on the 3rd, I went to BookCon, and this is my story about BookCon. And on the 4th, I had to draw Back to the Future. So I used my magazines and I cut these things out, and I figured the phone is very Back to the Future. So yeah, so I put that in there. I went shopping with my girls. They got new bathing suits and we got new socks. And then on the 5th, 10 thoughts today, shift your outlook. So 10 thoughts for the day was: 1, wake up early, check Facebook, whatever. 2, read intensity, 20 minutes. 3, go to the breakfast and get last spot in parking lot. 4, watch Grey's Anatomy. 5, eat breakfast. 6, go to work, 2nd and 3rd grade on a trip. 7th, help 1st grader boy who fell at recess. 7, no, I did that already. 8, it rains, so 4th grade has to go indoor. And 9, shop for food. So yeah, so that was fun. And I'm reading over the camera. Okay, so on the 5th, I did a personality test, and this is how it came out. So it says, how rare is your personality? Only 1% of the population has a strong mind, soul, and spirit. Your defining traits: you set high standards and you achieve them. You are a control freak and you are flawless in everything you do. You have strength and fighting spirit that the few can match. You're strong, determined, dedicated, and willing to sacrifice for what you believe in. You are incredibly courageous and fight hard to achieve your goals. This type of warrior spirit goes along with your perfectionism. You always try to do the best work possible, and you inspire others to do the same. Possessing this combination of traits has taken a long toll only our life, and we think you should try to relax a little, even take a short vacation. You will feel better, and trust us. And that sounds really good. I need a vacation. Anyway, on day 6, I had an OBGYN appointment. My pap has been coming up abnormal for the last year, and I keep on going back for biopsies. So that's why I did tickled pink, and I did the pink thing here. I do not have breast cancer. It's in my cervix. I'm having some issues. So yeah, so I know I've mentioned before on my channel that I'm having some health issues, and that is where it started all out, and I started journaling about it. So that's that there. Okay, so on the 7th, I did mint to be friends, and this is a little pocket thing, and I received this pocket thing. I received this in the Happy Mail, so really cool. Thinking of you, I loved it, so I had to include it. I received this from Janet Sublich. I don't know if I said her name right, but this is from the journalings group that I put the thing below on how to join it if you like to join us. On the 8th, I got my first little, what do they call this again? I forgot what they call it. It opens up. I'm going to share with you what it looks like. So I got my first one, and we are doing these on the Fauxbonichi journalist group. It's a little card, and it opens up into a little story, like a notebook, a zine. They call it a zine. See, I knew. Okay, so I got my first one, and I had to include it. It's actually an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and you fold it up and it makes a little booklet, and everybody is making these things and sending them out. It's really cute, so I wanted to include it in my book. Since then I've received a lot more, but I haven't included it in my book, but this was my first one. Let's see if I can get it back in there without ruining the little sticker. So that's that. So yeah, my little group is making all these things, and we were sending that. I made one in June and one in July. I didn't do by August, but yeah. So that's that there. So on the 9th, I drew a rose all day. And on the 10th, my husband and I went to a wedding, and this is a picture of me and my husband doing the photo booth thing, and I thought it was really cute, so I added it in my book. This is the bride and the groom that we went to. Yeah, so that's that. And then on the 11th, we went to my mother-in-law and father-in-law's 50th wedding anniversary brunch. And this is my husband's parents. So that's that there. And this is my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, her family there. And this is me, my husband, my father-in-law, and my kids there. So yeah. So on the 12th, you blew my mind today at lunch. A 5th grade boy asked, "How are babies made?" I was shocked and replied, "Ask your parents." I'm always shocked when the kids ask. So here's my little shocked picture there. Yeah, sometimes they make me laugh. My kids, I love working at a school, and the kids, they say some strange things. So that's that there. On the 13th, I am a Wonder Woman. I wonder where I left my keys. I wonder where I put my phone. I wonder where my money went. So yeah, so I had to add that in there. And on the 14th, kind of a big teal, and this is, I did this little teal guy, and I watched soccer that day. And on the 15th was a beautiful day, and sure, why not? I don't drink but need to start. So yeah, I guess I was having a hard day that day. So that's that there. And on the 16th, it was You're So Marvelous, and I got this from a magazine. I put that color in there. And I watched the 5th grades in my school graduate, so that's that there. And on the 17th, Make It a Rainbow, and I got this from a magazine there. Here is, I took my dad out, I think, for Father's Day, and here I am. This is Naomi, me, and my father, and my sister. So on the 18th, I watched The Girl on the Train, and I also started reading Brain on Fire, and my husband and my kids on Father's Day. So yeah, so we added that in there. And on the 19th, Awesome Out of the Blue. So yeah, so I was coming out of the blue there, and that's why I put that there. And there's Daisy. She got a haircut. And yeah, she makes my book every once in a while. And on the 20th, I got some new Sharpies. So here's the color pens that I got. And it was the last day of school. Last day, not going to miss this drama. So that was the last day of school. So, yep. Okay, so on the 21st, I had to put a bike in there, and it says going green, so I put a bike riding. The kids want to get some bikes, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. So here's my rant about Dunkin' Donuts. So they took away the coffee colada. It was 240 calories and replaced it with a frozen coffee. It was good, yet I found out it was 420 calories for small. So yeah, so that is totally wrong. Why did they make it 200 calories more per drink? And I gained all my weight from that. So yeah, so that's, I blame it on Dunkin' Donuts for gaining my weight. Yes, so I had a rant in there, and we saw the Mummy movie. And I still need to read these authors. Jay McLean, Tammy Falker, Ellie Casey, Addison Moore, Rachel Vincent, Kay Broomberg, Shawnee McLinden, and Zoe Derrick. I have not read any of those authors, so those are my summer must-read authors. Of course, summer's almost over, and I didn't even pick one of those up. So anyway, on the 23rd, orange juice sweet, and I put gas. We had to get gas that day. On the 24th, here's when I started my diet. So yeah, more than after delivery, which was 140. I did weigh less in the past, but on June 24th, I was 151 pounds. So yeah, so I need to lose some weight. So there's my first picture, and I started a low carb, high fat diet. So yeah, I hate cleaning, need a maid, need to lose this weight. So yeah, so that's a little person there. On the 25th was my wedding anniversary, 22 years. This is me and my husband. We went out to dinner. My mother took my kids, and yeah, and he gave me this little bear and the card says happy, happy, happier, and it was 22 years, so that's that there. On the 26th, I love you, and I used some magazine cutouts for that. Need to lose weight. Yeah, so that's my waiting thing there. On the 27th, I saw Wonder Woman with the kids, and I liked it very much. And on the 28th, we went to the park. I met my sister, and we went to the park, so I have pictures of the kids at the park. On the 29th, I had to do laundry, so there's my laundry drawing, and I drew Poppy the Bubbly. Yeah, so those are my little flowers there. On the 30th, the kids got their report cards. Luckily, they passed everything, thank God, and they are going into 8th grade now. So, and I had to fill in the spot, so I just put a flower in there. And that's it for the month of June. Stay tuned for the month of July. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.